I've been traveling for 3 months, pretty much all over the Pacific Northwest, and back to Southern California. On my 3-month road trip, I did a lot of soul searching. I did a lot of adventure, a lot of mushrooms, a lot of filmmaking, storytelling, developing my craft. I developed a routine, and now I'm back home. And part of that routine was that element of travel and being on the road. And I find myself asking, where is the story without the adventure? What tales can I tell without a change of scenery? It's here, parked upon a cliff, surrounded by my friends, that I find the answer to this creative block of mine in the company I keep.
I've borrowed so many people's lines throughout the years and tried to recreate them. And all these blueprints that were given to me about life just didn't fucking work. But honestly, I've awakened myself in a way, and I've realized that the lines that are curated by me are fucking perfectly fine. I'm gonna draw my own lines from now on my own canvas.
I want to have my own single show. And
Show?
Yeah, like an art exhibit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I want to make a name for myself. I want to be known as an artist. Our friends know, and but in a public domain, I want to.
Yeah. Be able to confidently and officially be yeah, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because maybe you could say, in my soul, I'm an artist, right? In my heart, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Amongst my friends, I am the artist.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't introduce yourself.
No, Kevin the artist. To me, LA is home. There's a lot of rich culture, mixed bag of people, different backgrounds, and I wouldn't want to grow up anywhere else, really. I love the sports teams, obviously. I rep Dodgers, I rep the Lakers, and they are a big influential part of my life. I like rocking the colors. There's so much artists and people of influence here that make it really, really easy for me to be creative.
A lot of what we do and how we do it is very much influenced by the people that raise us and the culture we come from. And Kevin is no exception to this.
Yeah, but then the thing is just we look for answers in our parents and just hey dude, can you help me out? Am I supposed to be married? Dude, literally, check this out. 29. I would be 6 years old. Can you imagine having a kid?
That was for 6 years right now?
6 years?
Yeah.
To this day?
No, dude. No way, man. Yeah,
what I'm saying is just hey, yeah, you can please them by rewriting the same fairy tale.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, dude. They don't know what we're going through. They don't know what story we have to write.
Yeah.
And that's just it.
Yeah.
It's just how do you give advice to something that you have no clue of?
And it's fascinating because we don't really have those stories to draw from anywhere else. You know, we're kind of like trailblazers. You know?
Yeah.
We're the first immigrant Filipino
First
fucking
gen.
like story to
Yeah,
be like,
first gen.
hey guys, this is how you, like for the next generations, like, hey guys, this is how
At
we're
least
gonna
they
do
have
it.
a blueprint. I grew up poor. I grew up not having much. So the little success and the little luxuries I do have, I cherish them. Because tomorrow could be non-existent for anybody. What are you doing right now, bro? Right now. That's gonna make you happy as fuck. You know?
I used to like be so self-conscious about like my lines and like my artwork in general that I would just like snap these. Like I was like angry as an artist as a younger individual.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have
Frustrated
any.
with the work that you do.
Yeah, and then I was just like, fuck it.
Fuck
Like
it.
nobody's gonna see this shit anyway. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's kind of why I went through like healthcare, because I was like stability and like just knowing that I had an income.
Yeah.
But
That's-
this was my outlet. I have the best of both worlds, and I feel like it's unique, you know, in a way.
Yeah.
Where
You wouldn't redo it.
no, I wouldn't redo it. I'd do it over again the same way. I wouldn't have found calligraphy the way I found calligraphy. It kind of like made me realize that I could fund myself. Like I didn't have to like be on ends meet. Like I could pay for gas and shit. Because I know how hard it is, and I know how much it takes, and you really have to love doing that to, I guess, continue on, you know? Have longevity in the hospital, because you'll crack and break. The longer you stay there, the longer you kind of suffer. And who are you really helping out?
Yeah.
You know, what are you really doing? It's just wasting away.
Okay, before we keep going with Kevin's story, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page, because there's a lot going on with Kevin's story that you might not be following if you're not Filipino or a first-generation American, because Kevin is very much a product of the Filipino-American story. And by that, I mean the blueprint from going to third world to first world. And for a majority of Filipino Americans, it very much is this road through the medical field. To be more specific, nursing. There's stability and prosperity and a foundation for you to be okay, to be safe. Anyway, that's all. Like, you can go on into the intersectionality of Kevin's story, but let's pivot. Some people choose stability, and they choose to build that foundation, to go through that medical field path and not have to worry about paying rent. And then there's people on the other side of that, like me, said, no, the medical field is not for me. I want to be a creative. We have Kevin in the middle, who's somehow found a way to do both. And that's why I love his story, because he is both a reminder to those that chose stability that that's not all your life has to be. And then there's me and the others that chose to strive away from the path. His story kind of just tells me that, it's okay. It's okay to have stability. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can have a side job. You can have a main job. This could be the side job. Kevin's a great friend. and editing the story and telling a story, I think no matter where you stand on the spectrum of progress, I think his story reminds you to ask yourself, what is your passion? What do you want to do? And what makes you happy?
And what makes you tick, you know? And if it's like creative and you're only suppressing it because it's just a guarantee that if I do this and I like bite the bullet and I go do something in medical and something that's high paying, that like I'll be good after that, you know? How fulfilled are you gonna be though? Like, are you gonna enjoy life after school? Are you gonna enjoy going into work for that thing that you said that will give you stability, insurance, and like a stable lifestyle? Yeah, you're gonna travel, you're gonna do all of this, but do you just become like clone of society? You know? Yeah. Where's the personality? You know, at the end of the day, it's just like I come home and like I don't think about nursing, I don't think about the hospital, I think about art, paint, canvases, what can I do next, you know? Like, what can I create? What fucking project is next, you know? Like, I get excited about those things. If you know yourself well enough, and you don't like it, and you're built differently, you know, listen to that voice, like listen to yourself, you know? And I think that's important.
And by no means do I have the answers, or am I trying to influence you to sway one way or the other? This is honestly just a snapshot of me and what I've curated. You need to not be afraid to fuck up and do things that make you fucking happy, you know? If anything, that 9 to 5 will show you you're more capable than honestly what you think. Because at the end of the day, it's not just what's in your head, it's what's in your heart. Once you love yourself and love what you're building, it should all just fall into place. And it starts with you.